Hey, great Wednesday morning. Ah, great Wednesday morning for the second time today. Dummy. Sorry, guys. I apologize. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. Uh, this is what's crazy about it is I was making mention on that other show that I started, which was a mistake. I was making mention that it was driving in from Monterrey this morning, and I got here. And let me say, guys, uh, while I was stopped at the checkpoint, I created this page, so that we could come on and have the show. For some reason, it glitched me out to whereas I could not get on. So I went back and I looked at it and go like, oh, I really didn't create it. It kept it in a loop. So that's why I was struggling this morning. Crazy, 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 crazy times. Let me see if it's back on now. Yeah, we're back on. We're back. I'm not. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Indigo Rookie. Yeah, it was a rookie mistake, guys. I apologize, and it's kind of trippy because on my social media, when it pulls the shows up, it actually shows the shows uh, only for myself. It doesn't open them up to the public, and I thought that was kind of weird. And I think that's one of the reasons why um, we struggled yesterday. And I'm sorry if I did that too. Yeah, I did that, guys. And I want to apologize to folks last night, to Frankie and to Kayla. For some reason, there's a little glitch on my page. So when I put up a video, it doesn't make it public. I do not know what's going on. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. This is like the third time that I make mention of it. I just drove in from Monterrey, Mexico. I uh, I spent the day, the afternoon, evening with Avram and the kids. We went to and watch. We went to have lunch together. Great lunch at Maria Mia's. It's a great restaurant. It's good food. And then I went to Monterrey as I was waiting for the concert to start. The concert, Roger Waters' concert, was going to start at 9 o'clock at night. So it gave me a little bit of time to go do a little bit of shopping. Not for anything major, just go and do some shopping for like little t-shirts and shot glasses and stuff like that. So I did that. Let me tell you, man. Then Ram came. We went, had a shake, and then went to the concert. Let me tell you, man, it was an amazing, amazing concert. Roger Waters is 79 years old. 79 years old. Yeah, they're screwing with me. The guy's 79 years old, and he was still going back and forth throughout that stage. And let me tell you, man, the vocals were on point, and the instrument playing, the guitar playing, the piano playing. I mean, the guy's got it, man. This is supposedly going to be Roger Waters' last tour, and a great event. A great event. And let me say, during the concert, it was a kind of trippy. But I'm starting to get a kidney stone, and started to feel a lot of pain, and was like, being a little bitch, and I'm feeling pain. I go like, you're feeling sick right before Roger Waters concert, the last concert that he's ever going to give. the last tour, and you're feeling sick, man up, man, and live through the damn pain. So he was going back and forth, asked the people there for some meds. Not the good guy. I expected a lot more pot smoking at the concert. There wasn't that much, a little bit, not too much, but he got some regular meds. And then at intermission, he goes, "Do you mind if I leave?" And I said, "No, lárgate." So he left. He left and left me by myself, uh, which is okay. I'm okay with being by myself. And got to finish off the concert by myself. Ram went to the hospital and had someone pick him up and take him back home. I said, "You should have called me. I would have picked you up." But anyway, that's what happened. So this morning, I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning, took a quick shower, and rushed my pretty on self over here to Brownsville, Texas. And let me say, guys, uh, that sun when it hits your face right in the morning, guys, I don't drive around that much in the mornings. Now I sort of trip out. Good morning, good morning. Frankie should not be using uh, my trademark whatchamacallits sayings. Does it behoove the mayor to really fix the flooding issues when his practice benefits from out misery every time the dog pees? Uh, you should be doing something. Guys, a very, very quick show. Just wanting to thank Frankie and Kayla for being on last night. Thank you for Frankie for coming on regularly. Still looking, still sent an APB trying to find where the hell Sam's been going. Haven't seen him. I will touch on a couple of things that we're going to touch on later on tonight. We should have Carlos Cascos back on tonight, so it should be a great show. Carlos Cascos is very knowledgeable in regards to audits. And again, he does have a CPA firm here. And the audit was prepared by a CPA. But let me say, guys, I do want to address two things. The first thing that well, three things. The first thing that I want to address, folks, is one of the things that, and I've shared this before. One of the things that the mayor, the city commissioners, and a lot of these elected officials had been saying for all these years, and even as of recent, right before the audit came out, the mayor came out to bash Erasmo Castro and to say, "Oh, well, Erasmo Castro, you're just negative," and it's crazy because one of the things that they've stated is that, uh, and they've said this to me, Erasmo, you seem to think that everything that we do uh, is raterio, is tranza. And I said, well, yeah, because when you have a track record, what else do you want me to believe? You know, perro que come huevos, ni quemándole el hocico. Anyone heard that expression? Perro que come huevos, ni quemándole el hocico. It's one of my favorite expressions. And they've already gotten the taste of egg in their mouth. They've already gotten the taste of egg in their mouth. There's no turning back. And what happens is, guys, for them it's just easy money, you know? It's like a lot of these people, and it's the same, and I think it may be even worse. You know how these people, they'll tell them, "Hey, llévate este bulto para Houston y te vamos a pagar $50,000." Can you imagine, guys? $50,000 de un trancazo, or I don't know what the going rate is. $20,000 de un trancazo. You know, there is some risk involved. But individuals down here, guys, don't make $50,000 de un trancazo unless you're the mayor of the city of Brownsville, unless you're Eddie Trevino, unless you're Joey Lopez, unless you're the Limas brothers, or unless you're the corrupt United Way of Brownsville. You don't make a good, quick buck from nothing. And these guys have already gotten that taste. de meter la mano en la masa. O sea, ya empezaron a, a empezar a probar del dinerito fácil. Y llega el punto que ya no pueden, ya no saben de otra. There's no going back. Guys, once you take a bribe, once you skim off contracts, guys, once you eat off of the vendor money, you're hooked for life. It's like joining the mafia. Same thing. There's only one way you're getting out. And for these folks, there's only one way that they're getting out. Well, two ways. Either they get busted by the feds, or you vote them out. And that's the power that we have. You either vote them out, or they'll continue to lamber, morder y comerse sus huevos. Because, guys, perro que come huevos, ni quemándole el hocico. Y ese es un dicho ya del rancho. Because it's very true. No, Brownsville no está perdido. We just need to get together and start fighting the corrupt system, Mateo. Morning, blessings. Hope you had a good time. It had a blast. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. Couldn't make this morning. I'm driving McAllen this morning. That's okay. Next time. I believe Eddie Trevino gave a response to KRGV, the audit. We're going to talk about that. It's gone too easy for them now. More so when the ones that could do something against them are helping them get away with it. And this is part of the problem. And this is one of the things that I've been screaming about for years. Guys, they're all in it. And that's one of the things that I wanted to mention. They're all in it. Look, guys, Sangra Langley, the science chick, uh, Sampaio, Jude Benavides, all these people have connections to Tony Martinez. Do you really think that anyone on this board is going to do anything that would jeopardize the well-being or, I don't know, the freedom of Tony Martinez? Guy, they're his people that are on there. Even Trey Mendez, who's an ex officio crapola on the city of Brownsville member, guys, even that guy, he became a Tony Martinez guy too. He picked off from Tony Martinez's playbook and then took it a little bit further. And one of the things that I think is a slap in the face to the community, folks, the PUB board went out there and stated that they see some things that may not be factual on the in the audit. It's too late, guys. You're only sinking the incumbents that are in office even further because no one is going to buy that crap. No one's going to buy that rhetoric, guys. The game is done. It's over. Start fixing the issue. And what they should have done, guys, the PUB should have placed Bruzniak on leave until they cleared up the audit. Because at the end of the day, let's say that there are some inconsistencies in the audit, some things that may not be completely factual on the audit. Let's say that is the case. Shouldn't Bruzniak still be placed on leave? Let's say they're right. Let's say that they are right. That there are some discrepancies in the audit. For the sake of transparency and clarity, decency, place the guy on leave. That should have been done immediately. Because if anyone of you all had been suspected of doing something, you would have immediately been placed on leave. And look, I went through this when I was on the board. When I was on the BISD board, guys, they made horrific accusations. They were a million times not true. Horrific accusations. And during that time, do you remember? During that time, guys, they said, will restrict him from any activities. Minerva Peña just went through that herself. Minerva Peña, because of uh, the arrest and because of the illegality that she was being accused of, she was placed on limited activity as a board member. Why do the rules apply to everyone else and they don't apply to them? The bare minimum, Mingo Party, the minimum that should have been done to Brujac is placed on leave. He was not, because they're all in it together. Eddie Trevino, Joey Lopez, Trey Mendez, the Brownsville City Commission, BISD board, TSC board. They're all in this together. Have you heard from any elected official? Honestly, have you heard from any elected official? And someone sent me the picture where I say, well, Joey hasn't said anything. Guys, Joey Lopez hasn't said anything. No one has. Not a single elected official has given a statement freely. They've been coerced by the media, like Eddie Trevino, and then he sends a written statement. And that's part of the problem with written statements, guys. You're not perceiving the facial response, the body language, and that's part of the problem. That's why I really hope that we would have had forums and debates for this campaign. We did not. We did not. Finally, got a notification for this show. It's been a while. Hey, Joshua here. It's good to have you on, Papa. Brownsville está perdido. Cuando se entregan a las mentiras, pierden la imaginación, creatividad y talento. Y ese es parte del problema. Parte del problema es de que la confianza ya no está ahí. Y lo que decía, porque me decía el alcalde, no, Erasmo, es que tú crees que todo lo que hacemos es pura tranza. And I said, pues, compruébenme algo diferente. Show me where it isn't. And again, to all the naysayers, all the mayor butt kissers, guys, you may drop the mic every time the mayor comes after Erasmo Castro. I've been proven right, and they've been proven so wrong, so chafa, so tranza. And I make mention that so chafa, guys, because let me tell you, to serve the community in an elected position should be honorific. It is a position of honor, guys. They see it as a position of enrichment, to enrich themselves. And that's what's really unfortunate. They make a vow, they take an oath to serve you, to protect you, and they do neither. They screw you, they lie to you, they cheat from you, they steal from you. The problem is that this community has put them back into office time and time and time again. And the test of time, guys, will be November the 8th. It can be the starting point of something different, of change. It could be the rallying cry for next year's city commission mayor elections. No incumbents, no Joey Lopez, no Gus Reese, no Eddie Trevino, no Prissy Roca Tipton, no Drew Brown, and no Denise Garza, guys. They all have got to go. All of them. If that does not happen, nothing will ever change here. And some of us that are fighting on the forefront are going to be a tad bit more disappointed with the community. It's just that simple. Let's go to the comments. Ah, ratas. Visually, imagine this. When the state and federal come to physically give cash to the businesses, like grants and such, now picture that the mayor is the first one in line. Do you think that looks right? While the ones in the end it may not get a chance. Now picture the mayor holds the line for his buddies to get a chance, because that's exactly the mindset. And that is exactly what they do. And look, guys, I think Yasmin was been sharing a lot of the old posts that we put up out there, guys. Think of this, folks. The bulk of the benefits are consumed by the richest amongst us. You know, for a long time, a lot of people were out there going, "Oh, it's good. The Democrats are for the poor." Guys, all these people are millionaires. All these people are rich. All the people on the PUB board have money. All the people at the TSC board have money. All the people at the city commission, they're loaded. Everyone on the county commission, banks, because they take from you. All incumbents must go, or else nothing changes. Oh no, we're gonna get fired without pay. I agree. Buenos dias. Brownsville, proud of what you do. Keep going. Thank you, Papa. Since when do we give alleged criminals a chance to respond to the crime before they are arrested? That is what a court of law is for. Suspend him now. I agree. And it was funny because a lot of people were saying, Erasmo, you didn't wait for the board to come back after executive session? And I said, they were back there for 3 hours. I had a show to do. And guys, they weren't going to do anything to Brusiak. The minimum that should have happened that evening, guys, he should have been suspended. And it's such a shame, but the PUB board should have had an emergency meeting after the day that the audit came out. It was made public. They should have had an emergency meeting and placed him on suspension then. But that's what happens when you try to go after the guy that knows where all the bodies are buried. They're all in this together. Think about it. Any other entity that has a report like that, what would have happened? You accept, you expect resignations, leave without pay, pending investigation. Any other place with results like those would have had criminal charges, except in the beautiful Browns. Oh, wait, call it BTX now. If this would have happened at your job site, guys, where you work, you would be on leave or terminated. Leave or terminated. We already stole enough of it. He already stole it, and they will not say a damn word. Nothing. Has anyone condemned Eddie Trevino? Has anyone condemned Carlos Marin, Ambiotech, Sampaio, Jude Benavides, who works for Ambiotech? Jude Benavides works for Ambiotech, guys. He sits on the PUB board. They received tens of millions of your money. Jude Benavides sits on the PUB board. Martinez, who is mentioned throughout the audit, has Langley and Signs on there. They're not going to come after him, guys. Next meeting, guys, is going to be on Tuesday. The City Commission. We must show up and demand that the City Commission change the charter, remove every single board member at PUB, unless they suspend or terminate Brusiak. They won't, but they have to know that that is our demand as a community, and that is what I will be making mention of. Se necesita una transformación de la conciencia, cambio de mentalidad y cambiar todo. You're getting in my damn. I'm done. I would not hold it past them that when they get informed of grants, they get first dibs, and whatever is left over is when they actually announce to the rest, and not many get to be recipients. They don't really announce it heavily, knowing that not many see it on their page. 100%. That's exactly what they've done. Vote November 8th, new platform, new people. Yeah, and actually, early voting starts on the 24th, guys. So we're gonna have an opportunity. Do you see the salaries of the top positions compared to the ones at the lower positions? Yeah, Glory. I've been sharing these salaries for years. I've been screaming about them for years as well. One more thing I want to talk about. Can't remember. The Rata crew has been running Brownsville talent out of Brownsville for decades. How much longer can the citizens hold their ground before everyone gets pushed out by high property taxes, electric bills, with a minimum hour paying? Not much longer. We need Erasmo to be like in the movies. He's the mayor and the judge and the sheriff. I agree with Alfredo. When is the next city commission meeting? Tuesday. I didn't know you still had this live stream, Erasmo. Where was my invitation a long time ago? Osue, you could come on anytime. The PUB board did have an emergency meeting, but it was in secrecy to see how they could help those who stole all the money. Yeah, that's part of the problem. We as citizens should demand and press charges. Uh, yes, actually, speaking with an attorney in regards to getting a class action lawsuit started. We'll have more information hopefully next week. Próxima Junta de la Ciudad es este martes a las 5, 5:30. I wonder how many of them have already sought legal counsel. All of them. They'd be smart. Where overtime? 5:30. I'll put more detail up as soon as the agenda comes out. I'm going to guess 5:30. Time to negotiate for negotiations was 2020. Everyone holding board seats needs to go. Brownsville residents should be allowed to choose other light companies. 100%. We got to end the monopoly, guys. I'm actually going to have a bunch of work today. Class action lawsuit versus PUB utility. I'm trying. Hopefully next week. Guys, I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all for coming on. Sorry about the glitch early this morning. Sorry about the glitch last night. Thank you, Frankie and Kayla, again. Thank you, guys. Again, only if we continue to work together, guys, will we be able to put a stop to all this crap. Oh, and the people that are on YouTube, like that page, please. Guys, tonight at 9 p.m., we should have Judge Cascos on. That should be a great show. Guys, thank you all for being patient with me. I should not have any more trips out till the 26th. Guys, have a great, great day. Social distance, face covering, hand sanitizer. Still believe in all that crap. I'm done. Guys, be good to each other. Continue to be good to me. God bless.